You're watching the Fox 5 Morning News at 9.
Co-parenting, it's never easy, and the added stress of the pandemic can be a lot for the whole family. Bonnie Rabinovich-Mantel from Primus Family Law Group has 5 tips to keep in mind during this holiday season. I mean, Bonnie, you got pandemic, you got holiday stress, and you put that in something that's already difficult to do for some families, the co-parenting. Oh, this is like a recipe for a storm.
It is, Shelly. Thank you for having me back. There are 5 ways that you can make it a little easier. You can be civil and polite with your ex-partner. You know, you can plan ahead for the holidays and how you're going to share. You should commit to putting your kids first and remember that this is their holiday as well. Don't forget, validate your kids' feelings. This is stressful for them as well, and they need to know that it's okay to feel all the things that are going on. And you can always begin new holiday traditions.
Even the best of us sometimes could have those moments where it's extremely difficult to be polite with your ex. What can you do to keep things civil? What can you tell yourself in that moment? Because when people get stressed, they tend to react in ways and maybe behave in ways that they normally wouldn't.
Absolutely. And obviously it's a stressful time, and it's stressful to be separating or already separated from your ex. But what you have to remember is your kids are watching everything you do. And if you get, if you explode and you get angry and curse and make things about the other person, your children, you have to remember, are half you and half them. And so they're going to take it personally and feel stress and anxiety about the situation as well. So the more that you can rein yourself in, the more your children will learn to react that way as well.
When you talk about planning ahead and communicating, I have the 5 P's: proper planning prevents poor performance. Those are the rule. That's one big rule I follow. How do you do that properly, especially with co-parenting, if the relationship is strained in any way? Do you call? Do you email? How do you plan everything out?
Well, if you don't have court orders, then obviously you have to be reasonable, and you have to figure out a way to share the holiday, be it the day or the time that the kids are off. The kids usually get off 2 weeks. Maybe you each get a week, or you exchange, Christmas Day in the middle of the day. But it's best to do things by email, because when you call, you tend to get emotional and you tend to react, or things are misunderstood. Well, you said this. No, I really said that. And it creates stress and confusion. So if you do have to call, confirm it with an email, or make sure you've got a text exchange that shows exactly what the times are, and try to be as specific as possible to avoid any of the conflicts that can come up.
Bonnie, all of our traditions, our way of life, I mean, I can't even find the words to say that, just been disrupted over the past several months. But this can be a time to really go back down to the basics, those traditions, the holiday traditions, the small, intimate moments to do all of that again.
Well, yes, you all have your own family traditions that have evolved for however long you guys have been together. But what's nice about starting over is exactly that. You have a fresh start, and you guys can create new holiday traditions, something that's just based on what you guys want to do, and facilitate that, encourage your kids to get involved and decide what something new is going to look like this year, so that they can, feel positive going forward. It's not just about the loss of what they did before.
You are hosting a free webinar on Facebook. Tell me a little bit about it, and how, if anybody's watching right now that they feel like they could benefit from this, how could they take part?
Well, I say we because it's Primus Family Law Group, and it's associated with Kids Turn of San Diego. And we're trying to give people facing separation, divorce, co-parenting issues, the ability to find tips during especially this COVID holiday, where we have to do very little in person than we're used to. And you can reach us or join this Facebook Live thing at facebook.com/Primus Family Law Group.
For the link to watch on Monday, you can head to fox5sandiego.com, click the Scene on tab. Bonnie, happy holidays. Good to see you.
Happy holidays, Shelly. Thank you again.